Welcome back to the Happy Full Stack Line. Today I will introduce you to CSS, an important knowledge in website development. What is CSS? CSS is the language we use to style an HTML document, and CSS describes how HTML elements should be displayed. Okay, that is the symbol, and we begin with an in the CSS HTML file. Here, the CSS HTML file are very basic, very simple with a body and with heading 1 and with paragraph P. Now we see it in the browser. Okay, very simple. And now would like to change the appearance of this CSS file. To change the appearance of HTML element, we should use CSS. And to add CSS, first we need to add head at the beginning of the HTML file. In the head block, we need to declare the style. Okay. Inside style block, we will declare CSS property. For example, we would like to change the color of the heading 1. So we type h1 and curly brace. Color blue. Okay, save this and check in the browser. Okay, now you see that the color of the heading 1 is blue now, and here is how CSS syntax. H1 is the selector. The selector points to the HTML element you want to style, and here H1 points to H1, the element I want to style. Okay, the selector. And you see here the curly brace. Curly brace used to make a declaration block, and inside a declaration block you can have CSS property, name and value. Inside the declaration block, here you have CSS property, name and value. The name is color, the value is blue. Okay, and if you want to add more CSS property inside a declaration block, you should separate it with semicolon here, and if you want to make it italic, or you want to make it align center, the text align center. Okay, save this, check in the browser. Okay, now it align center with heading 1. Now if we like to change the background color of the whole body, so the selector is body and have a declaration block inside a curly brace, and inside the declaration block we can declare CSS property with name. Background color is the name of CSS property, and after that the value. Maybe have some green color. Okay, now save this and check for browser. Now we see the background of the whole body is now become green, and we'd like to change the color of paragraph and heading to white. If you want to change the color of the paragraph, the selector is P, and we have the curly brace, and inside the declaration block we have set property such as color become value white, okay, and text align, center. We also change the color to white for the heading 1. Save this and check in the browser. Okay, you see here the color of the paragraph and the color of the heading is now white. If you want to make the text in the paragraph bigger, you can have one more set property inside the P declaration block, that font size maybe 20 pixel. Okay, save this, check in browser. Okay, now it's bigger. That is. So here you understand the syntax of CSS. That is a selector point to the HTML element you want to style, and a declaration block contain one or more declarations separated by semicolon, and each declaration includes set property name and value and separated by colon, and the curly brace is used to declare a CSS block, a declaration block. That is, and of course all the CSS should be inside the style block, and the style block should be placed at the beginning of the HTML document head. Okay, that is very basics knowledge about CSS. You should learn and remember the syntax of CSS. Okay, that is all for today's lesson, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share this video. Thank you very much.